Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Jonathan's Room, where Nerdum rules and Normacy drools. So today I am going to be looking at a podcast based in Cincinnati that has only been up for 2 months. How I got a hold of this podcast is his brother-in-law actually sent me a message asking me if I would be kind enough to say I listened to DL Deniro. And I said, I don't know who DL Deniro is. So he sent me a little sample of DL's um, podcast. It was DL himself introducing his podcast. And I liked the sound of how it was. So after I did the I listened to DL Deniro, I said, do you think that your brother in law would like to for me to do a review? He goes, I don't know. Send me a link to your review. So I sent him a link to one of my reviews. And next thing I know, DL sends me a message and he sends me a link to his podcast. I listened to it last night and I liked what I heard. Some of the things that I really liked was how he introduced the app that he uses for his podcast, which is called Anchor. And then he explained how he how the app works, which was very informative if you want to start a podcast. And that was, for me, that's a good thing because if I ever want to start a podcast, I know what app to use. He also explained that the Anchor app sends his podcast to Spotify and iTunes, which is a good thing too. So if you ever want to listen to DL Deniro, he is on Spotify and iTunes. And his podcast is all about upcoming musicians. He calls them and he interviews them. He asks questions. When he asks questions, he'll ask his question and then he'll listen to the response. He won't interrupt their what they're saying. And then as soon as they get done saying what they had to say, he will ask another question, and then they'll talk some more, and he won't um, interrupt anymore, which is what I like. Um, like I said, he's only been doing this for 2 months, but it seems like he's been doing a little bit of this more longer. It seems like he knows what he's doing. Um, I just think that he is an amazing um, podcaster. Um, and I have a funny feeling that once he gets it up and running, he's going to have music and he's going to have a way to share his artist's music with his listeners. As of right now, he doesn't have a way to doing that, but he will. So I will continue to listen to DL Deniro, and I'm hoping that you guys will listen to him as well because he is a talented podcaster, and it seems like he is going to go places with his podcast. If you like this video, go ahead and share and like it. Also, make sure that you look up DL Deniro on either Spotify or iTunes. Um, he gave me a link that I can share. I will go ahead and post that on my personal page, which is or my personal page, which is Jonathan Lee Rodriguez, or uh, my page, Jonathan's Room. Um, so, yeah. Give DL Deniro a listen. And like I said, he's based in the Cincinnati area. And from Jonathon's room, where Nerdum rules and Normacy Jules, we'll see you on the next episode.